So when I get a piece of gold like this come through the office, and it's not that common. I mean, this is an 18 troy ounce gold nugget. It's pretty rare. But I can't help but think about the day it was found. Truthfully, I think about Australia. And for me, it's a super long journey, almost halfway around the world. And it's almost like you're on another planet. Australia is just this magical place. And it's a massive place, nearly 3 million square miles, only inhabited by about 25 million people. And most of those people live on the coastline. The Outback is so sparsely populated, you can literally drive 500 miles and not see another person. And it's a place that's been so separated by oceans and landlocked that it grew up on its own. In fact, 80% of the species that are found here are exclusive to Australia, not found on any other continent on the planet. So prospecting in Australia, it's similar to that in the US, but then again, it is way different. I mean, there is large-scale operations like we have here in the US, like this one. This is one of the largest pits in Australia, called the Super Pit, right outside of Calgary, Western Australia. They just keep digging deeper in this pit because they just keep finding gold. But then you have an entirely different aspect to prospecting in Australia. There are thousands of independent prospectors out there combing the gold fields of Australia. And here's a map of the gold fields in Australia. You can see just about everywhere on the continent there is some sort of a gold field and some sort of prospecting that you can do here in Australia. And in the last 20 years, there's been huge strides in gold metal detector technology, and it's really reignited and aided in this new sort of gold rush that's happening throughout Australia. So every gold nugget has a story, and man, I could spend all day talking about the stories over in Australia. I can imagine it's a bit like the Wild West. I've heard of shootouts in the streets and all kinds of shenanigans. There's really some wild characters still in the outback of Australia in these gold areas. And I've talked to several who estimate there's probably 4,000 to 5,000 full-time, this is all they do, prospectors working in Australia looking to find gold nuggets. And some prospectors will spend their entire lives looking for a gold nugget as large as this piece right here. And then there's other prospectors that their first time out, literally the gentleman who found this gold nugget, it was his first time out prospecting. He found this one and he found one that was slightly larger to this one, his first week prospecting with his new Garrett metal detector. And the gold in Australia, it's different from here in the US. First of all, it's incredibly pure. Most of the gold from Australia is assaying in the high 90s, 95, 96, even 99% pure gold. It's just beautiful, pure gold. The other thing about Australian gold, it has a ton of character. It's not river-worn. There's not a lot of water over there. Just the climate and the geography is so different in Australia than over here in the US. So the nuggets you see over there, they just have character. And when you add that together, that beautiful, pure, buttery color with all this character, then you get gold nuggets that attract all the collectors and the investors around the world. And that's what makes these gold nuggets, the Australian gold nuggets, so highly prized, more than any other gold nuggets around the world. They're big, buttery, beautiful, tons of character, and I just love when I get gold nuggets like this come through the office. We just came back from Australia, and it was a trip that was coordinated for months. It took me months to coordinate and worked this trip out. A lot of trust in between me and the prospectors over there holding this gold for me. And then we flew over and we found these 45 pieces from multiple prospectors, and I'm so proud, so honored to have them on the website. It's rare that I get to have a collection as nice as we have right now on this website. If you follow this website for years, we have not had a collection as good as this right now. So I want to show you these up close. Super excited about it. I'm going to stop talking, and I could talk all day about Australian gold nuggets, but I want to show you these up close and personal. So I'll keep the camera running for about another 5 minutes and show you these beautiful pieces of gold. Thanks for watching. Be well, be safe. I'll see you in the next video.